Okay, good morning. Uh, Ensure me that my slides and my audio is clear. Everybody in the class, please respond.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
my yeah, thank you very much. So yesterday, because of some network issues, I couldn't connect actually. So let me continue with the previous day's work. Actually, we have seen the introduction about KCL and KVL. Am I right? We stopped at few problems discussing on KCL and KVL.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts there in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can anybody define what is Kirchhoff's voltage law? Definition for Kirchhoff's voltage law. You can refer your notes or any text with you. Anybody? Please unmute yourself and answer. Please, there is no need for typing it and saying. Okay. Anyway, anybody who wants to say actually can interact directly. So what is Kirchhoff's voltage law defines? Or Kirchhoff's current law, whatever it is. I want to know whether you remember that. Otherwise, I have to again start from scrap. Any answers? So what is Kirchhoff's voltage law stated? First, the algebraic sum of voltages in a closed path is always going to be zero. That is what Kirchhoff's voltage law said. What is Kirchhoff's current law said? When you consider a node, the algebraic sum of current in that particular node will be equal to zero. Very simple definitions. Why you were unable to remember those things? In both the cases, we have algebraic sum. In voltage law, we will have voltage. In current law, we will have a current. In voltage law, you will have a closed path. In current law, you will have a node. That's all. Now you remember what we said. The algebraic sum of voltages in a closed path is equal to zero. The algebraic sum of current in a node is equal to zero. Very simple to remember. Okay, don't hesitate to read your text or surf your internet, see some video lectures available. Okay, don't sit idle. Attending class alone will not help you in gaining knowledge. Please understand that, right? So we will get inside the problem, which is again related to Kirchhoff's current law, voltage law, and Ohm's law. Okay, and we have said only Ohm's law. Using only Ohm's law, you cannot analyze a lot of circuits. So you have to add Kirchhoff's voltage law and current law with Ohm's law, and you have to analyze it. And we have seen 5 problems in that. And this is the 6th problem. Maybe one more we will see, and we will wind up this particular topic. Then we will go for analysis of network using loop analysis and nodal analysis. That is another way, right? So find the voltage V naught in the circuit and also find V1 and V2. You can see that V naught is the voltage across 2 ohm resistor. Between node 1 and node 2, you have 2 nodes, and one reference node will be there which is grounded, which is not actually shown here. 1 and 2 are 2 different nodes. Okay, in between these 2 nodes, we have a 2 ohm resistor connected, and the voltage across that resistor is going to be V naught. They are asking you to find me V naught actually. So what I have to know first, I should know what is the current passing through that. Then only I can find it, right? And also they are asking me to find what is V1 and what is V2. What is V1? V1 is the voltage across this 2.5 ohm resistor, where I3 is the current flowing through that. Here, V1. Then V2 is the voltage across 10 ohm resistor, where I2 is the current flowing through that. So what I am going to do is, first let me start with finding out the relationship between each other using Kirchhoff's voltage law and Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's current law, etc., and then try to manipulate in such a way that I am able to get what is V naught, V1, and V2. So first I will consider that node 1. Considering node 1. If I am considering a node, which law I will take? Either Kirchhoff's voltage law or current law. Hello, people in the class. If I am considering a node, what law has to be employed? It's a very simple question to be answered.
Current law, sir.
Exactly. Yes, current law. Exactly. Karunya is correct. And also Muhammad. Okay. Is that correct? Who have answered the question? Muhammad?
Sir,
Who has, what's your name actually?
Muhammad Afzal, sir.
Afsal, very good. Thank you very much. So we have to considering node 1 using KCL. Okay, I am considering this particular node. So what are all the currents passing through that? I have a 4 ohm resistor coming towards, then I have an I2 going away from this node and I1 flowing here 1 to 2. So from Kirchhoff's current law, what I can say, this 4 ohm resistor, this I1 plus I2 is equal to 4. The current entering the node is equal to current leaving the node. Is that right? So the first equation is over. Same way, similarly, if you consider node 2 using KCL, can anybody say what is the current equation? When you consider node 2, what is coming inside, what is leaving outside? Help me in that, please. Yes? Very simple questions actually. So what is available? Again, I have an I1 here. I have an I3 here leaving, and I have 5 I2 here. Okay, that's the source value. So how can I write my equation? I1 is the incoming current, which is equal to 5 I1 plus I3. That is the leaving current. Node lerdu velila pogukudi current rendu current onnu 5 I1 innonu I3. Node nokki ulla varakudi current I1. So this is my second equation from where I can get a relationship. What is the relationship? I3 is equal to minus 4 I1. Because if I take 5 I1 that side, you will get minus 5 I1. I1 minus 5 I1 will give you minus 4 I1. This is one relation I am getting. Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay, then, okay, two nodes are considered. We have got two equations, then which is involved with V0. Okay, so now I want to go for finding out what is V1 and V2. So I want to go use your KVL. So using KVL in loop 1, I am using KVL. What is my equation? What are the elements connected in KVL? I mean connected in loop 1. You have three elements. One is 10 ohm resistor, 2 ohm resistor and 2.5 ohm resistor. So I have to algebraic sum of these voltages will be equal to 0. So I am using that. You can see that, okay, loop 1, the current direction is chosen like this. So I probably will have what? This V2, the current is entering the node in this negative in the negative terminal. So I will have minus V2 plus V0 plus V1 is equal to 0. Yes or no? Hello? Yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you see that this is the current direction chosen, in loop 1. So the current is entering V2 here negative. Here it is positive. Here it is also positive. So I take that V0 and V1 has to be positive and V2 is negative. That is equal to 0. That is what the KVL says. So algebraic sum of voltages in a closed path, particularly in this loop 1, is going to be 0. So I will try to know what is V1, what is V0 and what is V2. What is V1? V1 is nothing but, or I will start from V2. What is V2? What is V2? How do you get V2? What is the relationship actually? The current passing, the voltage across this 10 ohm resistor is V2. What is the voltage across this resistor? Based on Ohm's law. Based on Ohm's law, what I can write? V2 is equal to what? V2 is equal to 10 into I2 plus what is V0? 2 into the current passing through that I1 plus what is V1? 2.5 into I3, which is equal to 0. So let us have this as equation number 3. Any doubts?
No,
How I
sir.
got this? Based on Ohm's law, which is Ohm's law says V is equal to I into R. So voltage is equal to voltage V2 is equal to the current passing through that resistor. What is the resistor? I2 is the current passing through that resistor. The resistor value is 10. So minus 10 I2, because minus is there, minus I put. V2 is nothing but the voltage across 10 ohm resistor. The 10 ohm resistor into the current passing through that resistor is going to be the voltage. Same way V0 and V1 is found. Any doubts? So
No
from
doubt,
first
sir.
equation, okay, yeah, from the first equation, I have another relationship. What is that relation? I2 is equal to 4 minus I1. That is also an important relationship which can be used here. So I can make this equation with the same parameter available to find the value of that. So I have the relationship between I1, I2 and I3. So substitute that. I will keep 2 I1 as it is, minus 10 into, what is I2? I2 is equal to 4 minus I1 plus 2.5 I3. What is I3? Minus 4 I1 is equal to 0. So 2 I1 minus 10 into 4 will give you minus 40, okay, plus 10 I1. If you multiply minus 10 with minus I1, minus, what is 2.5 into 4? Again it is 10. So what is the relation I am getting? I am getting a relationship 2 I1. Is that right? Is that right or not? Hello? The equation is correct or not? Whether you are parallelly doing that in your note or not? I hope that has to be done, right? So 2 I1 minus 40 plus 10 I1 minus 10 I1. So minus 10 and plus 10 I1 gets cancelled. I will have 2 I1 minus 40, which implies I1 is equal to what? Minus 20 amps. Sorry, that is equal to 0. So I will get plus 20 amps. Okay, I1 is equal to plus 20 amps. 2 I1 minus 40 equal to 0, which implies I1 is equal to plus 20 amps. Any doubts so far?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so I will take a new slide. Try to use that other equation. So already I have the relationship. What is the relationship I have? V naught is equal to 2 I1. From the diagram, I already we have derived it. V naught is equal to 2 into I1. What is I1? I1 is equal to 20. So 2 into 20 is equal to 40 amps. So V naught is found. Then what is V1? What is the relationship between V1? V1 is equal to 2.5 into I3. But what is I3? 2.5 into minus 4 into I1. Is that right? So 2.5 into minus 4 into I1 is 20. So how much you get? 2.5 into 4 will give you 10. 10 into 20 will give you 100. So minus 200 volts. What is V2? V2 is equal to 10 into I2. What is 10 into I2? Yes or no? You can see that the relationship already we have derived. V2 is equal to 10 into I2. So 10 into I2, I2 is equal to what? 10 into 4 minus I1. So 10 into 4 minus 20. So 160. Minus 160. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
The voltage is minus actually, so probably you will get it like if in this direction if you take it, you will get it like this. You cannot say that this is going to be equal to 0 because you have minus V2 plus V1 plus V naught is equal to 0. You will say minus V2 is minus 160. So if you will have plus 160. V1 is equal to minus 200 and V naught is equal to 40, and you can see that the equation is solved. Yes or no? 160 plus 40 is 200. 200 minus 200 is 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So you have found what is V naught, what is V1 and V2. Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Anybody want any step to be repeated? Please don't hesitate to ask doubts. That is not an issue at all. I can repeat whatever I have taught again and again. That is not an issue. But the thing is, you have to get clear with the basics. You should have some good idea about the basics. Then only we can go for some other problems which may have some complications inside it. Yes. Shall we go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I will give you 2 minutes or 3 minutes time. How many equations, if you want, you can, if possible to write, you try to write it first. I will give you 2 minutes time. Same way. So they are asking for I and V naught. What is I? The total current in this loop 1. And what is V naught? The voltage across the resistor, 2 ohm resistor. So both the things you have to find. So try to write some equations which is having some relationship between all these things. No need to get the answers and all. I want some equations to be written. I will verify how many of you have written it. So I will give you 2 to 3 minutes time. I will wait for your answers. Take your note, copy the diagram and try to write the equations. Can anybody say what are the equations you have written? Don't worry about whether it is right or wrong. Tell me whether the commitment is there, or I want to know whether commitment is there, whether how much you have understood the problem. Yes, who is going to start? Whether I have to call by name or volunteers are there to answer. One equation at least. Hello. Yes. Nobody's there. So let me call some name. I will take the attendance and I will try to call some name. Whoever it is, try to answer. Hariharan is there. Hariharan. No answers. Tell me an equation. Hariharan. நெட்வொர்க் பிரச்சனை ஆயிடும், பேச மாட்டாங்க. காருண்யா.
Yes, sir.
சொல்லுங்க, ஏதாவது ஈக்குவேஷன் சொல்லுங்க.
Using KCL in first node, I is equal to I1 plus I2, sir.
Super. Very good.
Thank you.
So I will start with that. So node 1 is considered using KVL, KCL. What Karunya said, I is equal to I1 plus I2. Very good. Correct. Then Shanmuha Krishnan. Shanmuha Krishnan.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, using node 2, what you can do?
Sir, I1 plus I3 is equal to I2, sir.
I1 plus I3 is equal to?
I2.
I2 is not there in node 2, man. You see, node 2 is this one. You have only 3 branches. 1, 2, and 3. This is 2. Okay. This branch has I1. This branch has I3. And this branch has 0.5 V0. Now tell me. நான் வரைஞ்சிருக்கிறது தெரியுதாப்பா?
Yes, sir, there is, sir. So I1 plus I3 is equal to 0.5 V0, sir.
நல்லா பாருங்க, எப்படி சொல்றீங்க ஈக்குவேஷனை? KCL என்ன சொல்லுது? உள்ள வரக்கூடிய கரண்ட், நோட நோக்கி உள்ள வரக்கூடிய கரண்ட்டும் நோட்ல இருந்து வெளியில போகக்கூடிய கரண்ட்டும் ஈக்குவல்னு சொல்லுது, அதானே?
ஆமா சார்.
இப்போ நோட நோக்கி உள்ள வரக்கூடிய கரண்ட் எது?
I1, சார்.
I1. வேற?
சார் I1 0.5 V0, சார்.
அது ரெண்டும் தான் வருது. அப்ப அது ரெண்டும் தானே உள்ள வரக்கூடிய கரண்ட்.
ஆமா
சார். என்ன வரணும்?
I1 plus 0.5 V0 is equal to I3.
Okay. புரிஞ்சுதா?
Yes, sir.
Everybody in the class, please respond. புரிஞ்சுதா இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் எப்படி வந்ததுன்னு?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ஸ்டீவ் வாவ் இருக்கியா? ஸ்டீவ் வாவ். எஸ் சார் சொல்லு. அது மைக் ஆன் பண்ண முடியாதா? எஸ் சார்னு டைப் பண்றான். சரி, நீ சொல்லு ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷனு. இந்த 2 ஈக்குவேஷன் சொல்லியாச்சு. இப்போ கேவிஎல் அப்ளை பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? கேவிஎல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லூப் 1 கேவிஎல் அப்ளை பண்ணுங்க. சொல்லுங்க. ஸ்டீவ் வாவ், மைக் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? இல்ல. சக்தி ஆதீஷ் இருக்கியாப்பா?
எஸ் சார்.
சொல்லுப்பா சக்தி ஆதீஷ். லூப் 1 ஈக்குவேஷன் சொல்லு பார்ப்போம். கேவிஎல் வோல்டேஜஸ் சொல்லு. என் கடமை எஸ்ஆர் சொல்வது மட்டும்தான், அதுக்கப்புறம் சொல்றது கிடையாது. 3 நிமிஷம் டைம் கொடுத்தனடா, அவ்வளவுதான். அதுக்கு தான் இது கொடுத்தது டைம்.
-100 volt plus
இரு -100 கரெக்ட் சொல்லு.
volt plus 12i plus
வெரி குட். 12i
2i2
plus வெரி 2
i2
equal to 0.
i1
கரெக்ட். i1 இல்லடா, i2 டா. i2 0 தான்டா, i1 கிடையாது. இது வோல்டேஜ். வோல்டேஜ்னா இந்த லூப்புக்குள்ள மட்டும் தான்
okay
பார்க்கணும்.
sir
இந்த லூப்ல 3 எலமெண்ட் தான் இருக்கு. 1 2 இந்த 3வது எலமெண்ட். அப்ப இது வோல்டேஜ் தான் 100ங்கிறது. அப்ப அப்படியே போட்டாச்சு. ஆனா கரண்ட் உள்ள போறது எந்த ரூட்ல போகுது? இப்படி போகுது, நெகட்டிவ்ல போகுது. அப்ப -100. இங்க ரெண்டாவது எலமெண்ட் என்னது? 12 ஓம் ரெசிஸ்டர். அதுல கரண்ட் எப்படி உள்ள போகுது? பாசிட்டிவ் வழியா போகுது. அப்ப அதுல வோல்டேஜ் என்ன? அந்த கரண்ட் இன்டு தி ரெசிஸ்டர் வேல்யூ, ஓம்ஸ்லா. அப்ப 12 into I. கரெக்ட். மூணாவது எலமெண்ட் என்ன? 2 ஓம் ரெசிஸ்டர். 2 ஓம் ரெசிஸ்டர்ல கரண்ட் எப்படி போகுது? பாசிட்டிவ்க்குள்ள I2 வருது. அப்ப 2 into I2. இப்ப இந்த 2 into I2க்கு பதிலா நான் என்ன போடலாம்? I can put V0 also. ஏன்னா V0 தானே கொடுத்துருக்கான் 2I2, 2 ஓம் ரெசிஸ்டர் கிராஸ் வோல்டேஜ். அப்படியும் போடலாம். So let us take this as equation number 3. Very good. அப்சல் இருக்கியா? முகமது அப்சல்.
Yes, sir.
இப்ப சொல்லியா? செகண்ட் லூப் வச்சு ஈக்குவேஷன் சொல்லியா?
Sir, minus
Second.
V0
minus V0. Very good.
plus I1
பிளஸ் I1 எப்படா வரும்? வோல்டேஜ்ல சொல்லணும், கரண்ட்ல வரக்கூடாதுல்ல. இது வோல்டேஜ் ஈக்குவேஷன் இல்லையா? V0 மாதிரியா வோல்டேஜ் என்ன வரணும்? I1ன்ற கரண்ட் எதுல போகுது? I1ன்ற கரண்ட் எந்த எலிமெண்ட்லடா போகுது?
6 ohmல போகுது சார்.
I1 பாறா, நல்லா பாறா. I1 இங்க இருக்கு மேல.
ஆமா சார். 10
எதுல
ohm
போகுது? 10 ஓம்ல போகுது. அப்ப என்ன வரும்?
10 ohm.
10 ஓம் எப்படி வரும்? வோல்டேஜ் எப்படி சொல்லுவா? V IR. IR ஃபார்முலா என்ன? ஐங்கிறது I1, Rங்கிறது 10. அப்ப 10 into I1. மூணாவது எலிமெண்ட் இது
6 சார். 6 ohm.
6 ஓம் ரெசிஸ்டர். அதுல போகக்கூடிய கரண்ட் என்ன?
I3 சார்.
I3. ஓகே. அப்ப 6 ஓம். வோல்டேஜ் பாசிட்டிவா இருக்குமா நெகட்டிவா இருக்குமா? பிளஸ் போடணுமா? பாசிட்டிவ் தான். ஏன்னா கரண்ட் உள்ள வர்றது பாசிட்டிவ் டெர்மினல்ல. 6 into I3 which is equal to 0. So this is your fifth equation. Fourth equation இந்த ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன். V0 is equal to 2 into I2. சரியா?
Yes sir.
Okay, right. So any doubts here so far?
No sir.
ஓகே. இப்போ இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸை வச்சு நான் அடுத்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ் போறேன். ஐ திங்க் எவ்ரிபடி should have written it. எல்லாம் எழுதிட்டீங்களா? நான் அடுத்த ஸ்லைடுக்கு போறதுக்காக சொல்றேன், கேட்குறேன். யூ நீட் டைம் டு ரைட் இட். 5 ஈக்குவேஷனும் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் எழுதிட்டீங்களா எழுதலையா? Okay, so let me go to the next slide. இப்போ ஈக்குவேஷன்ல ஏற்கனவே உள்ள ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் வச்சு இப்போ உங்களுடைய ஈக்குவேஷன் 4 இருக்கு இல்லையா? அந்த 4 எடுத்துட்டு போய் ஈக்குவேஷன் 3ல சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணோம்னா 3லயும் 5லயும் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணோம்னா you will get some relation. What are they? 12i plus 2i2 is equal to 100. இது ஈக்குவேஷன் நம்பர் 3ல வந்து V0க்கு பதிலா சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்றோம். விஷ்ணு, ஓகே. அப்ப அந்த தேர்ட் ஈக்குவேஷன்ல ஃபோர்த் ஈக்குவேஷனோட வேல்யூ சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்றோம். V0 is equal to 2i2. இப்போ V0 is equal to 2i2 சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணோம்னா என்ன வந்துருது? 12i plus 2i2 is equal to 100. விஷ்ணு, யார் விஷ்ணு? என்னாச்சுப்பா? விஷ்ணு Is doubt apa? Same way, if you substitute instead of V naught in equation number 5, what you will get? You will get minus 2I2 plus 10I1 plus 6I3 is equal to 0. If I take this as equation number 6 and this is equation number 7. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello? And also, இது எப்படி வந்தது? இது ஈக்குவேஷன் 3ல V naught is equal to 2I2 சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணதுனால வந்தது. இது ஈக்குவேஷன் 5ல ஓகே V naught is equal to 2I2 சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணதுனால வந்தது. Same way, you will get an equation I3 is equal to I1 plus 0.5 into instead of I2, instead of V naught, if you substitute 2 into I2, you will get another equation. Okay, let us solve this and I will write I3 is equal to I1 plus I2. So this is how you got equation 2. You substituted V naught is equal to 2 into I2. So you got this equation number 8. Okay. So when you compare first equation and this eighth equation, first equation என்ன சொல்லுது? I is equal to I1 plus I2. அதான் first equation சொல்றது. eighth equation என்ன சொல்லுது? I3 is equal to I1 plus I2. இது eighth equation. இது first equation. ரெண்டு பாருங்க, right hand side RHS are same. அப்ப என்ன சொல்லலாம்? I is equal to I3. This is equation number 9. Any doubts?
No doubts.
Right. If you take equation number 7, 1, okay, equation number 1 and equation number 9. If you use all these things, equation number 7, 1 and 9, you will get minus 2I2 plus 10 into I minus I2 plus 6I is equal to 0. I3 க்கு பதிலா I, I2 க்கு பதிலா I minus first equation தான சொல்லுது. What is that? Seventh equation என்ன சொல்லுது? Minus 2I2 இருக்கே. Minus 2I2 plus 10I1. I1 க்கு பதிலா I minus I2. I3 க்கு பதிலா 6I3. அப்ப எனக்கு இது சால்வ் பண்ணா எனக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? What I will get? Minus 2I2 plus 10I minus 10I2 plus 6I is equal to 0. So what I will get? 16I is equal to 12I2. 16I is equal to 12. அந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு வரணும், plus minus plus ஆயிடும். அப்போ we have a relationship. What is the relationship? I2 is equal to 16 divided by 12 into I, which is equal to 8 by 6. Sorry. இது 8 2 சார் 2 அடிச்சோம்னா 8 6 இப்படிதானப்பா?
Yes, sir.
ஓகே, 8 by 6 கரெக்ட் தானான்னு பாருங்க. நம்ம போட்டிருக்கிறது I2 is equal to 16 by 12. 2 அடிச்சோம்னா 8 by 6. Still you can divide it 4 by 3I. So I2 is equal to 4 by 3I. This is one relationship. ஏன் இதை நான் கொண்டு வரேன்? Now you see the diagram. What is required? I want to know what is I and I want to know what is V naught. To know V naught, what current I have to find? எந்த கரண்ட் கண்டுபிடிச்சா V naught கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும்? என்னடா ஒரு சாதாரண கேள்வி. V naught வழியா எந்த கரண்ட் போகுது? I2. சுஷ்மா கரெக்ட். V naught வழியா எந்த கரண்ட் போகுது? I2. சரியா? அப்போ if I know the relationship between I2, if I are able to find I2, I can find what is V naught. Now there is a relationship between what is I2 and I. Okay, let us have this as equation number 10. Now using this 10 and 6, sixth equation பாருங்க என்ன இருக்கு, 12i plus 2i2 is equal to 100. அப்ப i2 தெரியணும்னா முதல்ல i கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் இல்லையா? அப்ப i2 ஓட ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் i போட்டுடலாம். அப்ப 12i plus 2 into 4 by 3 into I is equal to 100. LCM எடுத்து சால்வ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா என்ன வரும்? 36i plus 8i is equal to 100. 36 plus 8 எவ்வளவுப்பா? 44i is equal to 100. அப்ப I is equal to what? 100 divided by 44, which is equal to 50 divided by 22 amps. So I is equal to 50 divided by 22. அப்ப 25 by 11 போடலாமா? 25 by 11 amps. I will take another slide and I will write. I think. Okay. Just a minute. So what is the value I got? I is equal to 25 divided by 11 amps. So already I have a relationship. What is I2? I2 is equal to what? I have a relationship between the 10th one. I2 is equal to 4 by 3i. So I can write it like 4 by 3 into I, which is equal to 4 by 3 into 25 by 11. So how much you get? 100 divided by 33 amps. So what is V naught? V naught is equal to, what is V naught? 2 into I2. Am I right or not? Check that diagram. V naught is here, which is 2 into I2. So what is I2? 100 by 33. So which is equal to 2 into 100 by 33, which is equal to 200 by 33. If someone has calculators, you can solve this and you can write it. So I2 is equal to 100 by 33 amps. V naught is equal to 200 by 33 volts. So what is asked actually? What is asked? They are asking to find what is I and what is V naught. What is I and what is V naught? So I have found what is I and what is V naught. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So any doubts here? Any doubts here? Let me provide you one homework problem. Can you do that? People has to do that. Okay. So how do you do that? We will see. Let us kindly make a note of the problem. So it's a very simple problem. I hope that you will be making it simple easier. So I want all the parameters available to be found out. What are the parameters? Calculate all voltages and current. So your homework problem states that you have to calculate all the voltages and current. Is that diagram visible? It's clear?
Yes, sir.
So you try to solve it and submit it as early as possible, probably before this evening. Okay, before this evening, try to submit it. Any doubts in the diagram?
No, sir.
Okay, so any doubts in the problems today we discussed, whatever you have discussed? If there is no doubts, we will wind up the class today. And thank you for joining. We will meet by tomorrow. Thank you very much.